Have you ever faced a door slammed shut in your face only to later realize it was the best thing that could have happened to you? Today, we're going to explore the art of turning rejection into a powerful tool for personal growth. This idea is inspired by the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, who believed in harnessing life's challenges to strengthen our character. Imagine a world where every no you encounter doesn't drag you down, but instead propels you forward. Rejection is a word that often stings. However, it can also serve as a stepping stone to greatness. It's not about trying to trick fate. Rather, it's about understanding that sometimes a no from the universe is a hidden yes to something greater. So if you're feeling overlooked, ignored, or undervalued, it's time to flip the script. In this discussion, we'll unpack 13 powerful lessons that teach you how to harness the power of rejection. These aren't just theoretical ideas, they are practical, real-world strategies that you can apply in your daily life. 1. Ignore them. When life hands you the cold shoulder, don't shrink back, rise above it. Ignoring those who ignore you isn't petty. It's a powerful statement about your self-worth. Think about it. When someone decides you're not worth their time, that's their loss, not yours. By choosing not to engage, you're saying, I am worth more. Instead of dwelling on their indifference, redirect your energy towards your own goals and happiness. Invest time in activities that enrich you, whether it's reading, participating in sports, learning a new skill, or simply enjoying the company of those who appreciate you. This isn't about seeking revenge, it's about reclaiming your energy and focusing it on what truly matters. It can hurt when someone ignores us, but instead of wallowing in that pain, use it as a catalyst for growth. Build a fortress of self-respect and let their indifference bounce off it. You're not just surviving rejection, you're thriving because of it. This approach not only demonstrates emotional maturity, but also showcases your inner strength. Always remember, your value doesn't decrease based on someone else's inability to see it. 2. Stay calm. Rejection can sting and trigger emotional responses, but here's a secret weapon from the Stoic playbook: calmness. When someone brushes you off, it's tempting to let frustration or sadness take over. Stoicism teaches us to embrace a composed, thoughtful response. Instead of reacting emotionally, take a step back and reflect. Ask yourself why this moment bothers you. Often, it's not the rejection itself that hurts, but our own insecurities that amplify the pain. So, when faced with rejection, breathe deeply and remind yourself that this is just a moment in time, not a defining event. This approach is about focusing on your actions and responses, rather than getting caught up in how others behave. Stay polite and kind. If you feel compelled to reach out, do so with genuine concern and no expectations. By mastering your emotions, you learn that your self-worth isn't tied to others' approval. Your true power lies in how you respond, not in how others treat you. When you master calmness in the face of rejection, you're not just handling a tough situation, you're growing. You're learning that your inner peace doesn't depend on external validation. This journey towards self-confidence helps you value yourself independently of others' opinions. As you develop this mindset, you exude an attractive self-assurance that draws people in. 3. Let go. When faced with rejection, learning the art of detachment can be incredibly powerful. This doesn't mean forgetting or pretending that the rejection didn't hurt. Instead, it's about channeling that experience into something transformative. Start by acknowledging the rejection. Feel its impact, but don't let it anchor your thoughts. Like a skilled sailor navigating rough seas, use the waves of rejection to steer yourself forward instead of capsizing. Transform your perspective and see rejection not as a roadblock but as a detour guiding you toward new paths and possibilities. Engage in activities that enrich your spirit and broaden your horizons. Pick up a book that challenges your thinking. Try a sport that pushes your limits, or volunteer for a community project that provides a fresh perspective. These activities aren't mere distractions. They're stepping stones to self-discovery and growth. Each new experience shapes you into a more resilient and adaptable person. Additionally, cultivate a circle of positivity around you. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you. Share your aspirations and listen to theirs. Such interactions create an environment where mutual growth thrives. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It's an invitation to rediscover and reinvent yourself. 4. Demonstrate your value. Rejection can be painful, but it also serves as a litmus test for your resilience. Instead of wilting under its weight, view it as a chance to demonstrate your grit. If you've been sidelined in a meeting or overlooked for a promotion, take a deep breath. Instead of drowning in self-pity or bitterness, channel that energy into constructive action. Focus on projects that highlight your skills or volunteer to lead new initiatives. Your value isn't diminished by someone else's oversight. It's an opportunity to shine brighter, undeterred by the shadows of dismissal. Remember the saying, when one door closes, another opens. It's not just a cliche, it's a blueprint for action. Rejection isn't a reflection of your worth, it's a redirection to where you're needed more. If you're passed over for a role, maybe it's the universe nudging you towards something that aligns better with your talents and passions. Use this moment to reassess your core strengths and consider how you can pivot to maximize them. This is about crafting your success story, where every setback becomes a setup for a comeback. Embrace your emotions, but also move forward with grace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions. When faced with rejection, practice empathy, not just for yourself, but for others as well. 5. Embrace silence. Silence can be a powerful tool when dealing with rejection. If you've been ignored or turned down, your instinct might be to fix the situation by reaching out. Instead, embrace the silence. This isn't about playing games. It's about regaining your power. When you choose not to react, you're taking a step back to recalibrate. This pause is not just for them. It's for you to remember that your worth isn't tied to someone else's approval. Use this time wisely. It's a chance to refocus on your goals, passions, and life. Think of silence as a reset button, giving you clarity and strength. It's not cold or unkind. It's a boundary you set for your mental peace. It sends a message that you respect yourself too much to chase after someone who doesn't value you. This mindset isn't just stoic, it's empowering. Your silence can be intriguing and even attractive. It shows that you're not easily shaken and that you have interests and priorities beyond the rejection you faced. This approach doesn't guarantee a change in their behavior, but it ensures a positive change in yours, making you stronger and more centered for whatever comes next. 6. Prove them wrong. Using rejection as motivation isn't just about proving others wrong. It's about proving to yourself what you're capable of. When someone doubts your abilities, see it as an opportunity to sharpen those skills. This journey is not for their approval, but for your own growth. If someone believes you lack creativity, dive into a project that showcases your talents. If you're seen as uncommitted, let your consistent actions speak for themselves. This silent revolution of self-improvement is not a battle against others' perceptions, but a crusade for personal excellence. As you grow, the narrative others hold about you will shift. The true essence of proving them wrong lies not in changing their opinions, but in transforming your own self-image. You'll discover new depths of capability within yourself. This journey of self-improvement will not only surprise others, but also redefine how you see yourself. 7. Seek joy. Life's true essence shines brightest when we step outside our comfort zones. Embracing joy isn't just about having fun, it's a strategic move to build resilience against rejection. The typical reaction to rejection is often to withdraw and stew in negativity. Instead, counter this instinct by deliberately seeking out joy. Engage in activities that bring you happiness. Explore a new hobby or revisit an old passion. Each act of joy serves as a statement of defiance against the weight of rejection.